Let's start it. All right. Any policy? Yeah, I haven't played this in a long while. Accept. All right, lab session time. Yo, what's up, Raph? What's going on? Yeah, wow, all this stuff here. All right, I need that lab real quick. Check out some Julia. What's up, Williams? What's going on?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy the entire season, the season's pass, probably next week or something. I just wanted to get Julia for now.
Julia Chang. Gigas.
My girl. Yo, what's up, Kenny? What's going on? Yeah, just labbing it up in some Tekken 7 as I promised. That this is Tekken 7 month. I'm try to learn how to play Tekken. Friday I'll give you guys a progress report and how well I'm doing, like what I'm doing so far and stuff. But I did promise tonight was going to be, I'm gonna do an hour tonight of just labbing some Julia. All right, let's see what we got here. Round techniques. Let's check out the move list. Let's go to. Okay, that's all right. Okay, just want to make sure. Let's take it back. Bring the jar.
Here I come! Twisting arrow cannon! Get ready! Yay! Thanks for watching!
Okay.
Here I come!
Okay, alright. It's all doing rage. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. She have that. Okay. I forgot, yeah. Alright, so. I was trying to get the muscle memory and everything. Shut up, Boris. Alright. It takes a long time to register. Because it seems like I'm not pressing it fast enough. Or I'm... Because 1, 2. Cause I can't just press 1, 2. I have to press it fast for it to register. I need to get back into Tekken. It's been a while. Oh, you mean Lee and Jin? Well, I'm trying to learn some Julia here. And that does that. Shut up, Boris. Oh yeah, this is Tekken 7 month. There's gonna be a lot of Tekken going on this month. I need to at least be a bit competent in this game. Just trying to get that muscle memory, just learning the basics. So like, how does the input thing work? Because it seemed like it's like you're pressing the button faster than the actual moves are coming out on the screen. Is there like a delay? What's up, Baka? Cause I know it's like this combo here, right? It says square, 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 square. I can't just simply just tap square. See, if I tap it slow, it doesn't do it. If I press it 3 times, she just does a single jab. But it seems like if I just mash it, it seems like it just comes out. It's like a delay. And that's another thing, reason why I drop combos, because I'm thinking that I'm either pressing the buttons too fast or I'm not pressing them fast enough. See? Square, square, triangle. I press square like 4 times, then I press triangle, then it registered the whole thing. 1, 2, see? So I just gotta know that clicky sound, the pattern of the button, of the attack. Play on PC instead. That's the thing. I don't fight rebuying all my games on PC. I may start getting the PC version of these fighting games. But I know more people on PS4 than anything. That's why I don't really get the PC games, the PC versions. That's why we need cross-plat. So commands require you to do it fast on the fight stick link. I don't know what P-Link is. I heard of it in Street Fighter, but I don't know exactly what it is. Okay. Yeah, cause yeah, that's what I'm noticing with I always notice this with Tekken. It seemed like the inputs, you have to press the inputs before the character actually acts out the command on screen, and that's what throws me off at times, because if it's a four button press or whatever, I end up just like I'm mashing the button like 5 times before it actually shows up on the screen. Like it's kind of like hard to explain. I think P-Linking is like buffering, but I haven't heard that term in so long. Yeah, I heard P-Link in Street Fighter, but I never heard of it in Tekken. Yeah, the lingo used in Tekken. Yeah, got that. Got that. Someone getting used to it. There we go. So many moves, and I don't know what's important, what's not important. I'm gonna learn a few combos at a time. Oh, the rules. All right, let's see something here. Let's give this a try. So. So you can switch it up. Do that. You can switch it with that. Using the keyboard is like a piano, which makes it so easy. Yeah. Set it to counter hit. Is it set it to counter hit? What, talking about the AI? I don't see counter hit. Recovery kick. Where do you see counter hit at? I don't. Standing crouch, neutral guard, sidestep, dash. I don't see counter hit. Oh, thanks for the chairs. Thanks, Cable. So go to the next page. Alright. Other settings. Player direction. Opponent direction. What's up, Powerpuff? What's going on? Is it this page? I don't see it. Let's check this. Player attack health. CPU attack info high, hit properties display high, other settings. Counter hit. What's opponent's first attack will counter. Will counter hit. Set your hit as counter hit. Oh, okay. So we keep that so we don't not set and set mines. Get it, and then I can switch it up. Ah, okay. So that sweeps. Keep that in mind. And normally what I do is I learn a few moves and then I go into arcade mode and just use those moves on moving opponents in arcade mode and then go back to lab and rinse and repeat. So yeah, I'm be doing this stream for like an hour. So I gotta eat dinner. I ain't cooked dinner for myself yet. I made my daughter something to eat, and then I'm gonna go make me something to eat. Then I got some YouTube videos to make. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Thanks, man. All right, so let's check out the other. Let's check out the other moves. Let's check it out. All right. Move set. Oh, okay, Baka. Yeah, exactly what I said in the videos. Like, it's a matter of what you've been exposed to first, you know. Oh, you're doing a hit from front. Oh, I remember that. I remember it. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad everybody liked that video I made though. The preference between Capcom and SNK. I knew that was going. I knew everybody was going to respond to that. I like that. Good discussion right there. It was at every corner store in the laundromat. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 was at every corner store and then laundromat. Definitely was. And see, the thing is, I never see. I notice a lot of you guys in the conversations talk about your arcade experience, and the thing with us, me growing up, one, I was so short, so I couldn't even reach the arcade sticks when I was younger. By the time I got old enough to actually go to the arcades, and especially in Philly and around my area, arcades were dying out. So I never got a chance to experience the arcade scene at all. Like, the closest to arcades that I ever got to was like at amusement parks. And like I said, every once in a while when my parents, you know, wash clothes at the laundromat, there would be an arcade machine there and everything. That was the only time I actually got just to really play an arcade on an arcade platform, you know. So most of my fighting games, you know, experience came from the consoles. Same. The first time I ever saw Tekken, the first Tekken was in arcades. It was at a rest stop at the Merlin. Yeah, in Maryland. It was at a rest stop at Merlin, and we was coming from Virginia from family vacation. Oh, thanks, Asher, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Hold up. I'm gonna stream this real quick. Oh wow! Tier 1. Thanks. You subscribe for Tier 1. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I gotta put that up there. I gotta put another label up there so it can show up on the screen. So I'm gonna do that when I finish this stream. Another player Street Fighter in the laundromat, but I did play Tekken in the laundromat. Yeah, I was at a rest stop in Merlin. He was coming from Virginia Beach. It was a vacation. I was with my parents, and went to and you know, before you get back to Philly, get back to PA and stuff, we always stop at that rest stop. That's how we knew that we close. As a kid, that's how I knew we was close to getting back home from Virginia. And we went to the bathroom and we went to get some food at the rest stop, and there was X-Men Children of the Atoms, and there was what was the other game? It was the Metal Slug, and then there was Tekken right there. And that was the first time I ever saw Tekken, and this before PlayStation 1 came out. And my dad was so excited because everybody's crowding around the Tekken machine, because this game was advertised to be coming to the PlayStation when the PlayStation launches. And my dad already put reservations down on the PlayStation console. So my dad was super excited, like, yo, this is coming out on the PlayStation. It was my Uncle Kevin was there, my Uncle Gene, and all of them was there. Man, everybody's crowding around the Tekken machine. And the first character I seen players use was King and Jax. So I remember this one Pizza Hut a long time ago had X-Men Children of Adam. Yo, what's up, Vash? What's going on? What's up, Damascus? I remember playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. Yeah, the Ninja Turtles beat 'em up I played was at Chuck E. Cheese, and I played the X-Men beat 'em up at Chuck E. Cheese. Like that's the only time I actually experienced the arcade life. And then when I went to Virginia years later on vacation with my family, on the boardwalk where at the Virginia Beach, they had an actual arcade like building dedicated to arcades. Each room had different kinds of arcades. You had, one room had nothing but shooters. The other room had nothing but fighting games. The other room had nothing but racing games and stuff. I've never seen it before. Like I've never seen anything like it before. And another room had all the '80s retro games. You know, like was it Tron and the Deadly Disc? You had the Star Wars. You had Robotron, Joust. You had all those. And in the fighting game room, they had Tekken 3, and all the newer fighting games were on this big LCD screen back in the day. And so that's when Tekken 3 was out. They had Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter at that time. It was just incredible. And Mortal Kombat 3. All right, where was I? And when I was on the field trip, skating rink in 7th grade, first time I saw Samurai Showdown 3. What's up, Essence? I've been good. Long time no see too, man. I've been chilling. Can't complain at all, man. This is Tekken 7 month, so I'm learning how to play Tekken. In certain places in Philly, there were arcades and neighborhood stores. I played Metal Slug and King of Fighters 2000 in the corner store around my cousin's house when I was like 11. Dude, I remember I was in, what grade was I in? Damn, what grade was I in? I think 6th or 7th grade. And I always said to I was talking to my brother Keo at the time in the house, and I was like, dude, I said, you know what would be awesome if Mega Man was in a fighting game? And my brother was like, Mega Man is in the fighting game. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, you didn't see the new Capcom fighting game? It's another Marvel and Capcom game. I said, what are you talking about? It says called Marvel vs. Capcom. It's not X-Men versus Street Fighter. Cause that's what I thought he was talking about, X-Men versus Street Fighter. I said, no, Mega Man's not in that. Then I thought he was talking about Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. He said, no, it's called Marvel vs. Capcom. I said, no, I never heard of it. And luckily, down the street, there's a store down the street that had the Marvel vs. Capcom arcade machine. And I used to save every time my parents used to my dad used to give me money, I would save those quarters, and I ran down to the store. And it was the first time I saw Marvel vs. Capcom, and the first time I seen Mega Man in a fighting game. Oh my god, man! I was fiending on every day at the school. I used to go there just to play that game. And then once Dreamcast came out, that's when Dreamcast magazine, which my dad got me a subscription to, was talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's going to release for the console, and I still haven't seen it in arcades until one day we went to Franklin Mills Mall, which is now called Philadelphia Mills Mall now. But growing up, when I went to Franklin Mills Mall, they had an arcade there, and they had only one Marvel vs. Capcom 2 machine, and everybody was crowding around it. It was the first time I ever saw Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I said, I can't wait till this game launched on Dreamcast. And then I didn't know it was a 3v3 when I first heard about it, and I saw it with my very own eyes, man. I said 3v3. I said Capcom is going nuts with this. Alright, let's learn something else. Let's try another move. Alright, let's try that. And after that, I'm going to go to arcade mode real quick so I can put all this together. He said, oh yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. I first played that game at a pizza shop around my cousin's house. I was ecstatic when I saw Mega Man in that game. We also had Crazy Taxi. Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi. Yeah, man. All those games I seen at the arcade, I said, and I like the fact is that mostly every game I saw at the arcade, there was a high probability that it was coming to Dreamcast. That's what made me so excited about the Dreamcast. Yeah, I knew eventually I'd get to play it at home. very underrated console. Now, I wasn't introduced to Street Fighter Third Strike. I didn't even know they had a Street Fighter 3 until by this time the arcade scene was pretty much dead in the city, like where in Philly. It was like unless you was into unless you was part of the FGC and you play fighting games like faithfully, then you was able to go to locals and stuff. But as far as going to a corner store or just going to a place where there was an arcade machine, I had no idea that there was a Street Fighter 3 until one day I was at a barber shop around my way, Jazz You Up, and they just got an arcade machine there, and they had Tekken 3 there, and they had Street Fighter Third Strike there. And the first time I ever seen Street Fighter 3. There we go. Oh yeah, happy birthday to the Dreamcast, definitely. All right, we're gonna go to arcade mode. I'm gonna apply just the 5 basic moves that I just learned. I'm gonna just put that in motion. Then I'm gonna go back to the lab and learn some other stuff. So let's go try this real quick. Yeah, man. And that was another thing too. South Street had arcades, and then there was a local in South Street, but I was like in middle school, so like I said, I still wasn't into fighting games just yet. I was still into RPGs, but I played the fighting games casually, so I wasn't into the competitive thing. But one time, my father, took me and my brother Keo out, and DX Striker was still a baby at the time, so he couldn't come with us. But my cousins and stuff was with us. So Dad, we was walking to an arcade, but there was a comic book store, and they had a local there. And that was the first time I seen players, like people who had their own arcade sticks. And a lot of them was custom made. Never seen that a day in my life. And I didn't know what a local was. I never even heard of competitive, like fighting games. Like you play competitive, a competitive scene. And my dad just took us into the comic book store and we saw it. And that was the first time I saw Capcom versus SNK. And it was on Dreamcast. And I seen one of the players, he had a custom Sega Genesis controller. But it was for the Dreamcast. It was like baby blue and it had these different color buttons on it, and it was for the Dreamcast, and it was just awesome. I was just seeing all these older guys there, just fiending. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time I ever saw Capcom versus SNK.
Welcome to the King, Julia Chang. Get ready.
So I remember
for the
this
next
one mom and pop shop had Last Blade 2. Yeah, I never seen Last Blade 2. Gary on the Dreamcast. I didn't know until later. That those were SNK games. Wow. I never got the Dreamcast and the PS1. What? The last console I got was 360. And I switched to PC game ever since. Well, wow.
You ready?
Yeah, I was gaming since the NES.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2.
Movie.
Fight.
Oh. Oh. Oh, nice. Okay. Shit, the first console I played was the Atari. Yeah, my dad owned it. My dad had the Atari. I ain't played it. My dad still owns the Atari. We have the Atari. We have ColecoVision. We have the Odyssey game console. We have all those consoles. But I didn't. My first console was the NES, and then later on, my dad unboxed the Atari. I have the TurboGrafx. I also have the 3DO. I have the Jaguar. One day I'm gonna do a video showing all the consoles that I have. All the classic consoles. I have the Atari Lynx handheld. I have that. I'm gonna show you guys all those consoles that I had.
Here I come. Yeah.
And I got two big, huge cardboard storage boxes of PS1 games. I'm gonna show you my PS1 collection too. I got the original PS1 box game boxes that were like this big. When you remember the PS1 boxes like this big of like they had the plastic and the cardboard boxes. Oh, I gotta show you. Oh my God, that was something. There we go.
Round 2.
Yeah, PC gaming is the wave. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Something about PC is like when I play the consoles and stuff like that. I love having the physical copy, like the box and everything like that. And now it's more so PC gamers seem to be only going fully digital mostly now, which is not it's not bad or anything. But I don't know. It's just something that about having the console and that console's controller. Wrong button. I'm still trying to get used to this. There we go.
Thank you, Spirit.
Oh, I had Quake 3 Arena on. You said PC gaming does feel like the way I play it. No, I had Quake 3 Arena on Dreamcast. That was my game, man. That and Unreal Tournament, man, on the PS2. That was my jam, man. So you. Just like with music, I'd rather have the CD vinyl cover. I totally agree, Raph.
Stream is live.
I have Doom 64. Doom 64 was unique. Wasn't one of my favorite Dooms.
Round 1.
I had the original Doom on the I had Ultimate Doom on the PS1, and I had the original Doom on the Atari Jaguar. They were my favorites because the PS1 you was able to link up your PlayStations and play cooperative with 2 players. Loved the hell out of that when I was young. Used to play with my brothers, my cousins, and my dad.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, that game was Unreal was ahead of its time. I loved the Unreal Tournament because we had on PS2. We bought the multi-tap, so we was able to play 4 players. It was just a good game, man. I love the hell out of that game. Yeah, man.
Stream's over.
But Quake 3 Arena, man, that was my game, man. We used to fiend on that, man. My cousins used to come over and turn my Dreamcast on. We used to play that all day, man. Quake 3 Arena on Dreamcast was the truth. Straight up truth. That was weird. Where did the text go?
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Whew. The very first console I had was PS1. First hand. Is it the only console I wish I owned was Sega? I have a Sega Saturn as well. That's why I love that's why I love the Sega consoles too, because more than likely whatever was in arcade, Sega was the perfect console for arcade ports. Because when I got the Sega Saturn, I got X-Men Children of the Atoms, which I still have. I also had what was the other game I had? Let me see. Let me get all, because most of my games, I think oh yeah, Fighting Vipers, Virtual Fighter 2. I think, was it the only 3 games that I had? I had Fighting Vipers, I had Virtual Fighter 2, and I had X-Men Children of the Atoms. I think it was the only 3 fighting games that I had. The rest was like adventure games and stuff like that.
我は剣を極めし者うぬらの無力さその体で知れ
Yup, I still have my Sega Saturn as well.
Round 1. Fight.
Get destroyed. Get destroyed. There we go.
Here I come. Twisting
They shouldn't have been doing the fireballs. They were.
ready. Thanks for watching.
No, then he wouldn't be a Kuma if they didn't give him the fireballs. That wouldn't be a perfect transition. Gotta give him that. I think they did well with it. It's well executed.
Round 2.
Oh yeah. Sidestep him. Nice. Nice. Oh. Ah.
Final
I'm
round.
still trying to memorize the moveset in my head. That's the thing about Tekken. That armor crazy. Woo. If Doujin can be given a laser, then Kuma fireballs are fine. Yeah. Update switch now. Is there update switch now? What? Why? What's going on? Oh, Kumo is her final boss? Oh.
Game over.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the lab again. I'm gonna be finished at 9:30, guys. It's 9:07. Like I said, I'm gonna do a progress report video on Friday. Saturday, guys, I'm gonna be doing a lobby. So if you guys want to play some Tekken 7 with me, if you have it on PS4, for some, I'm not sure if it's cross-play or anything. But if you guys want to play, I like to do, I like to train with you guys, so you guys can probably show me a few things as well. All right, let's go back to practice. I gotta get better again. I gotta get better at this. No, I haven't faced Shinakuma at all. And yeah, what's up? What's up? Anyway, Gambino, what's going on?
Julia Chang.
To be honest, wrong. To be honest, man, I don't even know why Noctis is in this game. Tifa should have been in this game if that's the case. Like, Noctis seemed so like. Oh, what's up, what's up, Tiara? What's going on? How you been? How you been, girl? One second, guys. Oh, Nintendo did an update. PJ just told me in the Discord that it turns out Nintendo has heard your cries and has added in the ability to invite others to play from the friends list. I'm gonna update this. I have to update my Switch tonight. I might have to do a video about that too. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video about that. Yeah, I learned Julia. Yep. Oh, Kadoku TV. Thanks for the follow. Got to update. For some reason, mine don't update like automatically. I have to keep turning on Streamlabs labels and restart it, refresh it, or whatever. Oh, I got to put the YouTube label up. I got to make one. How did I forget that? You know, as much as I love fighting games, I can't picture myself doing a tournament. I don't have nothing to prove. My ego is not big enough to join a tournament. And well, I don't really have nothing to do with ego. Like, people love competition. It's the same thing about sports. You don't play ball because you want something to prove, and you have an ego because you want to play basketball or football or whatever like that. People love competitive, like to compete, like any other sport, or you know, anything that has competition. People like to compete. That's why I love fighting games so much, because fighting games, like, it brings that competitiveness out of you, and also, you know, it also show what kind of person you are. You know, your character. You know, like how you respond under pressure, and you know, or do you give up, or you know, are you a sore loser? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you show good sportsmanship? All kinds of stuff like that, man. Like, I just love fighting games, and not just that. It's the community aspect of it too, the socialization and everything as well. The only tournament I ever competed, the only local or competitive like scene that I joined in for a little bit was Super Smash Brothers, and I had a good job. I had a good time. I really enjoyed it, man. I think it's like the reason why I haven't. I think it's more so like I have so much stuff going on in my life. It's like I can't find the time. Like, I really want to go to more of my locals here in Philadelphia for these games, but I just don't have time. Like, I'm trying to find time. Like, I'm doing content, I'm working, I'm a single dad. So, and I have so many things on my lap that I'm trying to do, and just trying to find time to go to a tournament. It's just hard, and I really want to do that. Like, I also competed in the Marvel's Ultimate. Let me say it. No, I also competed in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite as well. I got bodied bad. And Street Fighter 5 got bodied. So any community can be brutal. Not just fighting games, man. Any community. And when there's fiends and when there's passionate people and stuff, there's going to be toxic people everywhere. And no matter what community you go to, there's going to be shit talkers. It's going to be like assholes. It's going to be all kinds of people, you know, in any scene, in any community. You can't, it's unavoidable. So it's not specific to the fighting game community. I don't like some parts of that. Too much toxicity. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's like there is toxicity in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's, every community has that. Like the internet, like even over the internet, like it's just unavoidable. You just can't avoid that. Like, I just focus on more of the positive. I've met more positive people. I haven't really ran into any toxicity, like from the times that I went to my locals. Like, you're gonna run into, like, how often do you run into that? I would say that. You know what I'm saying? I ran into more, you know, positive people and just friendly people and everything like that. It's more so the internet where you see that the most. Well, yeah, like if you're not a competitive person, then play for fun. But you gotta understand, competitive players, being competitive is fun to them. That is their fun. Yeah, being competitive is fun. That's fun to them. Like for me, for instance, like there's games that people play because it's dumb fun. You know, you just want to have dumb fun, and then you have games where people want some competitive aspects to it because that's the only way they can get their enjoyment and excitement out of it. Like I know for me, like arena fighters, for instance, like especially when it comes to these anime games, and most anime games boil down to being arena fighters, and people love those games because they're dumb fun, they're unbalanced, and they're broken and stuff like that. But to me, I can't enjoy them because there isn't any like sense of competitiveness to it because of how unbalanced and how broken it is. So it just takes the fun out of it for me because it's just stupid stuff that's happening, random things that's happening and stuff like that, and it really takes the enjoyment out of it for me. Other people may enjoy it, but I do like some of my fighters or some games that have some form of competitiveness to it. That's how I get enjoyment out of it, you know. But it's different for everybody, you know. But there's more. There's the competitive. There's not really like the competitive community is very small. The people, the gamers who just want to have fun, they outpopulate the competitive gamers, you know. Alright, what's the next move? Let's go to the move list. Alright, there we go. We got a new one. There we go. Oh, that's fast. Yeah, that's real fast. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's true. I just want to enjoy playing the game. I don't care for the verbal abuse. Now, see, this is the thing. Like, the only time I experience, like for instance, like when I talk to my friends, we trash talk. Like, you know, part of competitiveness there is trash talk, but to me, it depends on how you do it. Like, with my friends, I trash talk with my friends because that's what we do. We're friends. I know them. I have a relationship with them. So, you know, we have a boundary and we have lines that we can cross with each other and stuff like that. But when I go to like these competitive scenes and stuff like that, there's only one time somebody was talking mad shit. You know, fuck you, pussy, this, that, and the other. You know, but everybody know this individual there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how people talk. They know that person and stuff like that. But I don't know this person. So I said to the boy, like, yo, we're gonna keep this on, you know, we're gonna keep this as a game. Like, dude, I don't know you like that, so you're not gonna talk to me like that way. You know what I'm saying? And this is during Smash Brothers. I said, yo, cause we can put this controller down, we can play Smash Brothers in real life. And after that, it was so awkward because after that, he didn't say nothing no more. He just sat there and was quiet because, like, I don't know you, so you know, I don't like people just talking shit to me. And I don't know you like that. Call me all kinds of pussies, motherfuckers, and bitch asses and stuff like that. I don't know you like that. So you know, I don't like people talking to me like that. So once I corrected him and stuff like that, he didn't say nothing to me the whole time at the end. It was just quiet or whatever. Because I don't know you. You don't talk to me that way. You can talk to other people like that because you have that relationship with them. You know them longer. But I don't know you, so you don't talk to me that way. And even if you did know me like that, I don't even talk to my friends like that. You know, I don't talk that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about filling out the atmosphere and how people are and stuff like that. But that was the only experience I ever had with one individual while playing the game, and I nipped that out right away. So we can play Smash Brothers in real life. Due to the fact you can mod games and such. Yeah, modding games is fun. I like high quality mods. Mods where it looks legit. Like you can't tell the difference between the real game and the actual, you know, legitimate, you know, product and stuff like that. I hate mods where the game, it looks unfinished, it looks broken, it looks like a hot mess. Yup. Yup. And you know, and you know these dudes that you know these and especially the Smash community, there's a lot of nerds there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So as I said that to him, we can play Smash Brothers in real life. We can put the controllers down, play Smash Brothers in real life. He knew what I meant by that, and he stopped. Yeah, because it started frustrating because it was throwing me off my game, and like I said, I'm not used to people talking to me that way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fighting words where I come from. You know, I'm from Philly and stuff like that. And don't let the long hair confuse you. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through a lot going through school. I've been through a lot of fights going through school because of my size. I'm like 5'4", so I always had to defend myself and stuff like that. But especially once I got to high school, I didn't have to worry about that stuff anymore because after a while you gain a reputation of, hey, that little guy, he can fight, you know, just don't mess with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to worry about that too much in high school. But like I said, I'm not used to people talking to me that way. You know, from where I'm from, you talk to me that way, that's fighting words. You must want to fight, you know what I'm saying? So once I established that, yo, you ain't gonna talk to me that way, and ever since that, it was cool after that. But I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that stuff, man. I'm not used to that. Yup, it definitely gets real in Philly. Like that, so especially like people they from Jersey and they from like Delaware and stuff. You know, like or these towns you never heard of, and they trying to be tough, especially in the fighting game community. Especially in the fighting game community, there's a lot of people that act like they're tough guys, and you meet them in person and stuff like that, and you check them, all that mouth disappear. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm 5'4". Everybody think I'm tall. I don't know where everybody get this impression that I'm tall. I'm 5'4". I'm a short dude. I am a short dude, but I can handle myself. I can protect myself, especially when it comes to my loved ones and my brothers, definitely. So so I grew up. It was like we call Philly the war zone, where I went to McDaniel Elementary. I fought a lot in elementary school, middle school, Barrett. Then I transferred to Thomas, got into fights there, and it was like people just wanted to pick on me. And ever since when you start something with me, I make sure to finish it. And every time I finished it, throughout the rest of my school year, it was fine because people knew who I was after that. Like, oh snap, yo, don't mess with him. Don't mess with that little guy. That little guy got a temper. And I said it in my video before that I have a temper and stuff like that. So if you tick me off the wrong way, I just flip. But man, it was just crazy. That's why I like when it comes to when playing competitive games and stuff, watch how you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? We can have fun and stuff, but watch how you talk to me. That's all I'm saying. But I never have, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like outside of school, like most of my fights and stuff happen in school. But as you get older, you're supposed to mature, and you're beyond. You shouldn't have to always settle things out with your hands and stuff like that. You should better be adults and talk things out. So after a while, as I grew up and stuff like that, you know, especially I guess we could say when it comes to males, when it comes to men, the guys try to avoid as much conflict as possible because guys know like if we continue to go down this route, it's going to get physical. You know what I'm saying? You want to throw hands. So most of us as men, we try to avoid getting physical with each other because we know, especially if you're from certain parts of the city or you from a certain lifestyle, it can go from fist, and then if it can go from fist, it can go to getting your family and that person get their family, and then now your family is fighting that person's family, and then go from that to guns, or it can go to all kinds of stuff. So that's why like guys try like when it comes to guys, we try to avoid as much as that as possible. And then as you get older, man, especially I'm a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying, and I'm also a businessman. As I get older and stuff, I gotta be a professional, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not willing to throw my life away. I'm not willing to go to jail and lose everything that I built because of some idiot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'd much rather, if there's a way out if I can create a way out for someone to talk themselves out of a fight, then I'll let that person talk themselves out of a fight. So I try to avoid as much fights as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get into a fight, man, you can go to jail over the simplest stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I got a daughter. I don't want to jeopardize that. You know, my daughter need her father. You know what I'm saying? I got all this stuff. I have you guys. I'm not trying to jeopardize all that. All right. So I definitely feel where you're coming from. Reasons why people never tested me because of my family was and how crazy these things could get. Yep, my family, man. My family's very protective, and I was never in the streets. Like I was never in the streets at all. Most of my family members, especially my older cousins and uncles and stuff, they're from the streets, so they were very protective. But I was still able to handle my own. But when it got to the street stuff, I had family members that were equipped for that. That's why I never really got that far, because people knew my family and stuff like that, and knew like, yo, if you mess with him or you mess with this family, it's gonna get ridiculous. Everybody thought I was tall. I'm 5'4". I'm a little dude. Yeah, if you can't, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't avoid a fight, man, I'm darn well going to finish it. That's how I've always been my whole life growing up and stuff. Especially like, and then I got a lot of females in my family too. That's why I never had problems with girls, you know, and everything like that. Because if anything got out of hand or whatever like that, I always had female cousins and stuff. So you okay, little cousin? She giving you a problem? I agree, but I usually milk if I slap. Oh, you 27 now? I took martial arts when I was 18 years old. I took Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I'm 5'4". Wait, why did everybody assume that I was tall? Like, a lot of my subscribers that I met in person, I took pictures with and stuff like that. Oh man, I gotta post pictures up. I could swear I post some pictures up and stuff. Most of my subscribers are taller than me. I'm 5'4". Yeah, I'm a short dude, man. Nah, I'm 5'4". My baby mom was she was 5'7" when she threw heels on. She was like 5'10" or like almost 6 foot. You have Twitter, it's Mugen Lord. I gotta clean up my Twitter because my Twitter is nothing but live stream notifications. I don't really use it much because people follow me, but my interaction on there is very minimum. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start using it more. So I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna clean up my Twitter, and I'm gonna get rid of all those live stream notifications and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start being active on there. Like, guys, like, I do have a Twitter, so I'm definitely gonna be active on there. Just type in Mugen Lord on Twitter, you'll find me there. But I'm definitely gonna be more active on there. If you have questions you want to ask or anything of that, or if you found a news article or a topic you want me to discuss, you can post it there. Hit me up on Twitter, post it there. Oh yeah, network is, dude, you can't get through life without networking. Networking is important. People always trying to do things on their own, which is also key too. But part of doing things on your own is going out networking on your own. You can't just sit back and wait for people to come to you. You gotta go to people, get to know people and stuff like that. Because you don't know, it's all about being at the right place at the right time. You'll meet people in high places. You know what I'm saying? And the people in high places, especially if you have a good personality, because I met a lot of people, man. Like, I know the mayor here in Philadelphia, because we did a lot of camera work and everything here. I know some of the people of city council and stuff like that. I got their phone numbers and stuff like that. They always tell me like, hey, call me, like, if there's anything you need, call this, that, and the other. So you don't know, you can meet people and stuff like that, and you get the network and stuff. And like I said, my camera took me everywhere. My editing skills took me everywhere. So I go to different events to get to know people, because you don't know, man. you can run into some people that's willing to help you out and want to see you succeed and stuff. There's more people out there that want to see you than want to see you fail. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be at the right place at the right time. You gotta put the work. You gotta put the effort in. You can't just sit there and expect good things to happen to you. It doesn't happen that way. Some people get lucky that way, but it never ever happens that way. Yup, marketing is very important. Market yourself. You gotta sell. You gotta advertise yourself. You gotta sell yourself. Oh, always look too serious. A lot of I think only females say that to me. They always say I look mean, because like I always keep a straight face wherever I go. I'm not mean. I don't know. I just walk around with a face like that, and a lot of girls that I meet or I encounter, they say, "Why don't you smile or something like that? You always look mean or something." I'm like, I don't pay no mind. I'm perfectly fine. Like, that's just how I look. Cool. All right. We got Neji. He's following me. Okay, cool. You guys are coming in. Nice. Yeah. A lot of girls say I look mean. Right. Oh, nice. I didn't know it does that. So this allows me to nice. So that's what I can do. I can do that. Oh, okay. I learned. I didn't go to the move list for that. I just pressed it, and that's what that does. Yep. Alright, it's 9:30. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to go, guys. I gotta cook some dinner, I gotta eat, and I still got a video. I have 2 videos I have to record tonight, and then I have to edit them tomorrow and stuff. I'm gonna do a progress report on Friday to let you know how I've been doing so far in like rank mode and everything. Yeah, it's more common with women. Yeah, no. She has mix-ups. I can't wait to play Zalfina. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so what I want to do is, guys, before I wrap up, I just want to remind you guys that, I'm gonna remind you guys that, you guys can follow me on Twitter. I also got a Twitter link in the description. Like, guys, read the descriptions too. I have a lot of info in the description of my videos, or whatever like that. It'd be a lot easier. So you guys, it has the link to my Twitter, the Facebook, everything. So thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me refresh that. So before I go, guys, I just want to remind you, go to my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna clean up my Twitter. Like I said, my Twitter got nothing but live stream notifications and stuff like that. So I'm gonna fix that up. I'm gonna start clearing out some of that. And then, like I said, if you find some gaming news or there's a topic or something interesting that you want me to see, and if you're not on my Discord, you can go to my Twitter and do that and post stuff there. If you want to become part of my Discord, I'll post in my next video the Discord invite links. You can go there. But if you don't want to, you can always post anything on my Twitter. I'll read it, I'll check it out, and maybe I can turn it into a video and we can have a discussion and talk about it and everything. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yes, I'm gonna do a progress report on Friday, a progress report video to let you guys know how I've been progressing through the game, through the rank mode, going through the arcade, and trying out different things in training mode and stuff like that. And then Saturday, if you guys are willing to play, we can hook up some lobbies and we can play, and I can train with you guys. You guys can probably show me a few things and stuff like that, because I do want to get better at the game and everything. But that pretty much wraps up the stream tonight. Like I said, I'm trying to come through on my promises. I've been feeling a whole lot better, about myself. Been going through a lot of life changes as far as my blood pressure, my health, my weight, I lost more weight again. I went from 170 to now I'm like 150. I'm like 150 now. So I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm about to get back into the gym. Your boy about to get buffed and ripped. But yeah, I've been feeling a whole lot better. So I've been more enthused to do YouTube content. If you notice, I've been almost laying videos down almost every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Baka, make one. Definitely make one. Make a Twitter. But yeah, I've been feeling very, very good and very, very happy, man. So I got a lot of weight that's off of me right now. That's why if you notice, I've been uploading videos almost every day. So my goal is, I can't promise all the time because like I said, I still have things in my life that comes in that I have to handle and take care of. But my goal is at least try to do a video every day or every other day, and then save streaming for weekends more so. Thanks, Baka, and thanks, Aquatic, and so yeah, that's my goal. So tomorrow, expect 2 videos tomorrow, hopefully, because I have a schedule. Because like I said, I don't just do YouTube. I also create 3D hentai. I have a business in that as well. So trying to juggle those 2 is kind of hard. So I made a new schedule for myself that from the time I wake up in the morning, I drop my daughter off, and then I go for my morning walk. I come home, take a shower, and then I do my YouTube stuff. And then from there, once I pick my daughter up from school and stuff, help her with her homework, and then get her settled, I go back to my office. Then I work on the hentai stuff for the rest of the evening, up into the evening and stuff like that. So that's how I'm able to, now I can fit both things in one day instead of doing one and neglecting the other. Because that was another thing. My hentai business, that's my bread and butter. That makes a lot of money for me and stuff. So I kind of like put YouTube on the back burner because, you know, YouTube don't really make me that much money, or don't make me money at all. So like I said, my studio work and my hentai stuff makes me money outside of YouTube. So now I'm trying to get to the point where YouTube can somewhat be financial for me eventually. I'm trying to get to that point too. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to put more time into YouTube and stuff. So that wraps up this stream, guys. So expect some videos tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. This is Mugen Lord signing off. See you game fiends later.